Can we talk about how thirsty Jessie is? I mean, Jray was in the original, but now she has more dialogue and... oh man. Final Fantasy VII Remake. Everyone and their mamas are talking about this game, and for good reason. The game is insanely fun. Thanks to Square, I was invited to have a chance to play it at PAX East. And let me tell you, right off the bat, that game is so exhilarating to play. After I was done playing it for a whole hour or two, my heart was still pounding. The lines were crazy long, so I didn't really have another chance to play it after my appointment, but I thought I had a really good turnaround. So color me surprised when the demo got released publicly after PAX and everybody now has a chance to play it, and I have been playing it non-stop on my own. And if you haven't had a chance to play Final Fantasy VII Remake, and if you have a PS4, what are you waiting for? I know everyone's made a video on it, but I had to give my take on the remake that's gonna blow away 2020. Hey guys, it's HMK once again with a Final Fantasy VII Remake video. Like I said before, if you haven't had a chance to download the demo, do it now. Maybe this video will convince you. Anyways, for the safety of hype, I'm gonna ask you to strap on in and let's dive directly into the noise. Alright, so right off the bat, this is a remake of Final Fantasy VII. You already should know the whole shebang about that. You control Cloud Strife and friends on a quest to save the planet from the evil Shinra Mega Corporation. It gets deeper than that, but no spoilers. What's really cool about the demo is that it takes place in the entirety of the first part of the game, the first chapter, which is the bombing mission of Mako Reactor 1. You're there with your team of Avalanche that consists of Barret, Biggs, Jessie, and Wedge, and you literally start off from the iconic moment where Cloud gets off the train all the way to the part where everything goes boom. A pretty substantial demo if I do say so myself. Did I tell you to download it and play it already? Since the demo doesn't really have a time limit, you have all the time in the world to mess around and check out the little parts of Shinra that you're able to go to. And from every moment of going through this game, you're gonna know that Square Enix put a lot of love and money into this. The graphics are amazing, the voice acting is top notch, and the music, when the battle begins, when that stuff hits, you already know. But of course, the most important part of the game is that it has to be fun. Is it fun? Oh man, is it fun. But it's a very weird feeling. Not only does the game feel very fast paced, but it also feels very strategic in the sense where you can still take your time in order to make the right move, but it's still extremely exhilarating. And you know, that's all thanks to the revamped ATB function. You're able to wail on enemies with Cloud and his Buster Sword that feels very crunchy and satisfying. But one thing that a lot of people are missing and not understanding that they tried to let you guys know from the beginning is that Cloud's basic attacks, or any part member's basic attacks, they're only an intermediary in order for you to charge up ATB to do real damage through your ATB attacks and spells. Sure, your basic attacks do some damage, but they're only meant to get you to using your more powerful attacks such as Braver, Focus Thrust, and your spells. And that's the strategic part of the game, knowing when to attack, when to dodge, when to block, and to use that all in favor of charging up ATB in order to do the real damage. And of course, this boils down to the $1,000,000 question when it comes to someone who deals a lot with Kingdom Hearts. And it boils down to the fact of the matter is that this isn't a Kingdom Hearts game with a Final Fantasy skin. It's a completely different beast. And a lot of people miss that just because that this is an action-based RPG. But when you compare the two, you look at Final Fantasy VII Remake, on the spectrum, it leans way more in favor of the RPG side of things, sprinkled with some action aspects. If you get what I'm trying to say here. Some key differences between Final Fantasy VII Remake and the Kingdom Hearts series is that in the Kingdom Hearts series, it's possible to do no damage runs as you're able to block and even dodge in certain ways where you'll take no damage whatsoever. But in Final Fantasy VII Remake, it's pretty hard for you not to take damage as the game seems to be designed that you're always going to take damage in some way, shape, or form, even when you block. You know, in order to retain that back and forth ATB type deal. Guarding reduces your damage, and dodging doesn't really give you all the iframes in the world in order to dodge that damage. It's more like a tool to get you out of the area of bigger damage. So in that sense, you have to be very smart on how you approach certain enemies, such as understanding their attack patterns and knowing what their weaknesses are. And that's when the experimentation comes into play when using spells. combining your basic attacks and ATB to go into tactical mode to understand which spell could work the best on each enemy. And once you have a partner character, which in this case for the demo is Barret, you're able to switch between them on the fly using their own special abilities and spells, either while controlling them or handing out orders through the tactical menu. Just imagine it, attacking as Cloud, but then you're gonna need some thunder magic. In this case, Barret has thunder. You prefer playing Cloud, you're keeping the energy high with his Buster Sword, but then you see that Barret has an ATB charge. You enter tactical mode, go into Barret's menu, have him call out thunder while staying as Cloud and wailing on the enemy, and then you have enough ATB for yourself to go in with Braver. And that's just a small little cookie cutter strat, but it's exhilarating all the same. And what's cool about the characters that they don't really explain much of when it comes to their own individual strengths is that for each character, Triangle is mapped to their own special ability. In Cloud's case, he can swap between two attacking modes. Operator mode is which you see most of the time when he's attacking with light attacks, and Punisher mode, in which his movement gets limited, however, he attacks with heavier, crunchier strikes that do a lot more damage and charge up a lot more ATB. And in this mode, he's able to counter, in which for tougher enemies, helps build up that stagger meter. Oh my god, it's so good! In Barret's case, he's able to do something called overcharge. He doesn't swap modes per se, but he fires way bigger shots out of his cannon. It deals massive damage and builds a ton of ATB, but he's gonna have to charge up his overcharge once he uses it, and you can do that by mashing triangle. And of course, while Cloud handles the enemies on the ground as a vanguard, there are enemies that Sword just can't reach, and then that's where Barret comes in. So each character in your party are gonna have different strengths and weaknesses, and you're gonna have to know which one to use on the fly in each situation. And when it comes to the characters, oh man, the dialogue between all these fools is so good. Cloud, Barret, Wedge, Jesse, Biggs, it's all A1 steak sauce. Especially the banter between Cloud and Barret. They're both assholes, but they're different levels of asshole. It's so crazy seeing them bounce off each other. So you already know that this game is going to be rich in character development in ways that the original couldn't really convey. It's literally taking all aspects of Final Fantasy VII and bumping it up to 11. And right now, my favorite aspect about this game, through the demos at least, is that it seems overwhelming, but the game is so intelligent that it's very accessible despite everything that it throws at you. Not only do the characters themselves try to help you along the way, but the whole deal with the action aspects, ATB and tactical mode, can be used and understood very quickly even in the most heated of moments. It gives you so many options on how to play the game, yet it doesn't stray you off too much of the path on how the game is supposed to be played. And personally, I have such a blast playing this game. You can see in the reactions right here. 1, 2. Alright. Oh, he smoked too. Okay, I guess. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh. Yo, is his body not gonna go away? Not because when you kill grunts, their bodies are supposed to go away. His doesn't because that's a cut. Oh! 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 Mode, alright?
Go ahead.
Baby! 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 Ooh! Baby!
Not bad.
Oh yeah, not bad at all, Cloud. Oh man! Oh wait! Oh, is that a shortcut menu? Ah! Ah!
Let's go.
Ah! Oh my god. He had a family. He had one day until retirement. Oh my god. See, he was on his way to his locker to put his helmet away and go home to his son. And now I have to help Avalanche. I gotta blow up this Mako reactor, whatever the fuck. And oh, let's look at these signs. Look at that. He was out here about to get it. He was gonna cash his check. He was gonna put his helmet away. He was gonna cash his check. He was gonna go home to his son. But then he had the unfortunate circumstance to cross paths with Cloud Strife, Soldier First Class.
Of course, he just had to get back up.
So we knock it down again. No time to complain. It's on now. No.
Oh, stagger, baby! Stagger! Oh! Oh! It feels so good. Ah, give me this game now, no more. Ah, give it to me. I'm just not trying to take that damage. Yeah, I think I lost my limit, guys. Sorry.
There goes another.
All right, triple the leg.
Now's our chance to do some real damage.
Oh, stagger down. Yo, thank you so much for the sub. Yeah, I can't do that. But I killed it with Braver, which is cool. Braver's cool, right? And with that, I really think that Square is gonna knock it out of the park. If you haven't had the chance to get this demo and play, please do yourself a favor and enjoy it. And while you're here, I want to know what you guys think about the demo and about Final Fantasy VII Remake. It's right around the corner and I cannot wait for the game to drop. What's your favorite thing so far about the demo? Leave your comments in the comment section below and share up the video to keep the conversation going. Be sure to like and subscribe as I put out videos every week. If you want to find out how you can support HMK for just $1 a month, please check out my Patreon page. Alright guys, until the next video, this has been HMK and I'll see you guys in Midgar. Until then, I will check you guys later.